They also did Professor Layton, which another search and exploration game that you should consider. Um,
Which
has
one?
Professor Layton, and I'm being facetious.
You're such an idiot.
I love you, Ed. I love you.
TGR.
And you know what? I've been looking into that a little more. I think it's actually called search action, not
Search
search
action.
exploration.
Well, it's funny
Yeah.
because like we looked at Wikipedia and like Metroid's an action adventure game according to Wikipedia. So it's
Yeah.
like okay,
But the thing, like we've been saying for a while, Metroidvania has been a genuinely a community-driven, what is it called? Like name, right? Like a descriptor. Because at the time when Metroidvania was coined, right? They they didn't know how to explain this game. It was like, okay,
right,
well, we know it's a platform, but it's not purely platforming. We know it's an action game, and there's also the exploration aspect of it. You go back
right,
and
right, right,
forth, exploring new areas and stuff like that. So it was like, well, what games actually do this? Metroid was the first one to do it, and
right,
Castlevania in 1997 with Symphony of the Night changed its formula to be more like Metroid.
right.
So Metroidvania was coined. But if you look at Castlevania, when was the last time we've had a game like that? Right? And Metroid also has a very small amount of games. There are more games nowadays, right? Like Hollow Knight, like fucking even the Axiom Verges of today, like that do shit that these two original games did better. They do better. Like Hollow Knight is probably a better game than Metroid 2. It's probably a better game than Super Metroid, But now let's be real here. Hollow Knight, with all the shit it does, is probably a better game than Super Metroid. Super Metroid is an incredible experience, but let's be real. It's pretty basic in movement. It's pretty basic in a lot of the combat options. Hollow Knight isn't. Hollow Knight has a lot of customization, has an incredibly expansive world, right? Like, listen, I'm telling you, take away your feelings for Super Metroid, right? And just look at the game objectively. And look at what the newer Metroidvanias, right, do nowadays. And it's easy to say, yeah, this game from 1994 obviously is not as good as the game from 2017. Obviously, right? But we're not gonna just look at this new title and say, oh, Hollow Knight Vania. We're not gonna do that. Like the combat in Hollow Knight alone is better than anything than Symphony of the Night. Absolutely, I don't give a shit what anybody says. Hollow Knight is a lot better than Symphony of the Night in combat, and I think it's a better game than Super Metroid. I really do. I genuinely think it's a better game than Super Metroid, just on what it does. But that doesn't mean that Metroid, like Super Metroid, doesn't need to be heralded as one of the best games ever. It doesn't, because it's an OG game. So if you think about it that way, then there's really no point in keeping the genre named Metroidvania. Again, especially when Castlevania hasn't even had a game in that style in a long time. Bloodstained is the latest Castlevania game. It is not even a Castlevania game.
It's an Igavania.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the reason why, like, I think that it's time to really come with a better name for it, because Metroid only has 5 fucking games in that specific style of game, right? And Castlevania has even less, I want to say. So it's time to move on from that name, truly.
You don't think that that like the Prime series falls within your search,
It's different.
exploration, search,
It's
adventure?
it's different because of the
it's
first person
because
aspect.
it's okay because
It,
of
it, it,
it's
it's
first
still
person.
genuinely it's a search action game, 100%. 100% it is. But it just plays differently than what you're used to playing on a 2D field. Like you could even say fucking what is it? What's the name of that game? Darksiders. You could even say Darksiders falls into that, because Darksiders has a lot
I
of
never
that
played it, so
going
I
back and
wouldn't know.
forth. The first one in particular had a lot of back and forth.
Wouldn't know.
But I don't know. Like I said, I think that it's just time to come up with a better genre name. I'm not saying that fucking search action is a great name, but it does give you a better idea of like what you do in those games. When you hear Metroidvania as a genre, what happens if you've never played Metroid or the Igavania Castlevanias? Do you fucking know what that means? No, you're gonna be like, well, what's a Metroid? What's a Vania? You don't. That's literally such a term for people that know what that means. And even if you're like, all right, well, let me look up Metroid, let me look up Castlevania. If you see a screenshot, you're like, okay. If you see even a video, you're just gonna see the action. You're gonna be like, oh, what does that mean? What am I doing in this game? That name doesn't work on that basis as well. It doesn't explain what type of game it is. You know, JRPG, Japanese role playing game. I get it, right? Platformer, you're jumping from platform to another. I get it. You wouldn't call platformers Mario games because they're not, and Mario was probably one of the first, right? So that's why. Yeah, that's the reason why I think it's time to have a better genre name for the type of game that Metroid, Castlevania, Hollow Knight, Axiom version, all the other ones are go after.
No, yeah, sure, man. I'm too tired to think of any sort of like rebuttal or anything like that right now. But I will say that yes, Theo actually just took the words right out of my mouth. People misuse the term Metroidvania a lot, but I do think that like the descriptive factor that you mentioned is very. It's funny because we've had this discussion like offline where like people who know nothing of something will look from the outside looking in, and they'll be like, it's almost as if you said, "What the fuck is a Metroid? What the fuck is a Vania? Like, what is this? Right. I don't know what this is. That doesn't tell me anything about it. Why would I go ahead and, you know, even if I was somewhat interested in it, this genre name does absolutely nothing to sell me on said genre. I need more. I need more information, and it's kind of ironic that games that are not Metroid or Castlevania on certain websites literally just call them they call them Metroidvanias. And it's like a Souls-like. Like it's like Souls-like. How many games are out there that are like, oh yeah, this is a Souls-like, and if you don't know what Dark Souls is or Demon Souls,
even then Souls-like is also a genre name that I'm like, I don't, like you said, if you don't know what Souls is, what does that mean?
What does it mean? Like so that's definitely something to think about as well.
The problem is they're very inclusive terms, and that's the problem. Like it's hard to explain it to people that are outside.
Oh, dude, but that not to be like a negative Nancy, but that's part of gaming culture.
Yeah, no,
like
it's
elitism,
true.
fucking being like, oh, you don't know what a fucking Barrios is? What the hell's the matter with you? Like, dude, come on.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more and stay up to date, subscribe, hit the little bell, and join our Discord.
If you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon or hit the join button below. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.